Brand is a perception actually, and branding is the activities to shape that perception. So that is actually, which is actually helping each other to do the things. And you will find a lot of words and a lot of things already echoed from Nandini, because both the things are working together, and compliance one with each other. So let's see what is about. Let me tell you what is brand. Everyone knows that the brand is a set of visual assets, and his brand is more than a logo and name and slogan. And that is the things that people will differentiate your business from your competitor. So if you go through a lot of examples, like let's say Power and let's say Sri Leather, all of them doing same thing, right? But why one is different from each other, right? Power is is more on sportswear, and Sri Leather is more on formal wears and other things. And for building any brand, you need to know your audience, whichever the things already been described by Nandini. And that could give you some organic loyal customers to attract your brand. So this is actually brand. It has to be designed properly. You need to do some value addition there. You have a strategy. You need to develop a strategy. You have to develop a logo. You need to have a marketing plan. You need to do some advertising. Just now, Nandini has said, where to put your advertisement. And identity. The most important thing is identity. Why you are different from others. And lastly, which is very important, trust. Why do you buy Pepsodent? Why not you buy Colgate or other brand? That is the trust. I trust you. And once I trust the brand, that will help you, whatever the amount you charge or whatever the price you want to tag there, people will not bother about that thing. So let's see the steps for building a brand. Identify your audience, know your competitors, define brand purpose and position, develop a personality or brand voice, create brand story, pick a brand name, write a slogan, design a brand group and logo, integrate your business. I will go through this 10 subject in a very short manners and a quick methods. Before develop a brand, you need to know who that brand is for. So the clarifying the identity target audience, and is an easy step to skip the brand building actually. So you need to do this target audience who actually I'm looking for. So how we can do that? So you can make a buyer persona. Buyer persona is very easy, though the word sounds very heavier. So whom am I actually looking for? Who will buy my product? Is my target audience is female or male? And what is a group? Is a teacher or other things? So we can mix with a lot of things there. So know your competitors is very important. That is you see, what the brand I'm developing, I have to find out why people will buy my brand, and at the same time, what is the competitor is doing there. So if I know the weakness and if I know the strength of competitors, that will help me to put my brand on the shelf. So define brand purpose. Brand is a huge thing. In other words, is a very easy. You need to think about the product. You need to do some research. This why does your company exist? What the problem of the can your product or service solve, and why should the customer buy instead of your competitor? So these are the normal things you need to decide yourself, and you need to research yourself why. And along with that one, you can do some business plan, and you can the core values. You need to create a brand story. Who will be the character? Your customer and a problem. So you need to develop a brand story based on customer and the problem. And you need to character means the guy to give you a plan, give them a plan to call of action to avoid the future failures. Nandini was addressing that one. What can, for any national disaster or any natural calamities or any other things, there's some failures. So you need to do the plan for that one actually. So pick a brand name is important. You see, if I can pick a name, let's say everyone in this group is an individual brand. If I call Nandini, then only Nandini is giving you the answer, right? So something like that, you need to make a beautiful name and memorable and easy to remember the name of your brand, like Adidas, like Nike, or Facebook, or Tumblr, something like that, or MasterCard. And that will associate with the character of your product. You need to write a slogan. Nandini just described. I'm referring Nandini a lot of times because she has just finished a wonderful presentation, and which makes my life very easier because she had given all the examples. So there should be invaluable slogans, the strong slogans. That your slogans needs to be both concise and easy to remember, as well as the concept of the rest of the branding effort actually. Then what your brand look for? The first impression, people will have the brand logo. So brand logo has to be, unique in color. Font and typography will be different from others, and imagery should be different from others actually. And then you integrate this brand into your business. A lot of efforts and other things you need to put there. You create a style to ensure have a unfilled voice, and in across your channel outline. Everything should be in that manner. The personality and every social media post, marketing campaign, everywhere you need to integrate your brand to your business plans. And don't afraid of your rebranding. Why I'm calling this don't be afraid to rebrand, because sometimes you need to rebrand your logos and everything. Because let's say you launch, let's say Tata. The logo of Tata was not with a T. Now is a T, right? It's a very good looking T. Now is the logo of Tata. But once upon a time, Tata was not with that logo. But they make this logo trendy for the present, considering the present business situation and the present target group. So that's the things is you need to do, once you prepare your brand. So you need to think about that things. You might need a rebranding as well for that one.
We have one question already in the chat box. Sabia Sattar has written that she has got a clothing brand and it is almost 15 years old. She is saying that how can you rebrand that?
Sabia Sattar. So why do you want to rebrand it? First thing, is it 15 years old, right? So your company is 15 years old.
Yes.
So you need to find out why you actually need that one. Are you going to rebrand it for the new TGs, or you want to make it more trendy?
I want to make it more trendy.
Okay, so whatever the closing designs and other things that will that is representing cultural, or there is heritage of Bangla or heritage of your zone.
No, it's not heritage of Bangla. It's a modern type.
It's a modern type. All right.
Yes.
So in that case, what is your TG definitions? So then you after defining your TG and after defining the geographical location and the geoblog, then you need to think about rebrand the total things, and you need to do a very simple thing. You need to change the logo and you need to change the communications. That's it.
Okay.
First thing is, if it is working for you, don't change. Okay. Rebranding is an overhauling of the entire thing, right from how the logo looks. If you're planning to add a new line, please go ahead. Look at Tata, one logo in one way. They have everything from salt to defense vehicles, right? So if you're planning to add a line, create a sub-brand for that particular line that you're trying to create. If you think your brand is not communicating what it wants, first you need to see the results. First, you need to really, really answer, why do you want to do it? Okay, so then change it. If you have some other reasons like, oh, I have negative association with this brand, so I don't want, then it is different. First, you need to be sure, because sometimes the first advice everybody will give you, if it is working, don't change. Yes, you can do add new lines, new smaller brand identities, and change the communication. Do some exciting campaigns, make the logo look a little different, keeping the essence. You can do a lot of stuff. But again, you have to go back to who's your target. Why do I need to change? If you get that answer, go to the next question. Why do I need to do this? And then if you're sure, then you do it. But then again, it starts from segmenting, picking your target audience, positioning, and while positioning, you'll do the entire rebranding exercise, which is logo, payoff line, look and feel, everything, and your consistent communication after that.